Light skinned queen with a head full of curls and a wrist full of diamonds and a neck full of pearls. You are my odyssey, you are my mission. Picture us laying in ropes in a pile of roses, just loving in every position, no intermission.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Not Queen. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a story time video, and I'm really excited about today's video because I did a story time one time in the past and you guys seem to find it pretty entertaining, but I always thought like my life wasn't really too like story time worthy until I kind of thought about it, and I kind of got a couple of stories that I want to tell. So I thought that I would kick it off with this here story because I just did a girl talk video and you guys seem to really like it, so thank you guys so much for that. It's kind of be part of that little series right here because today's storytime video is going to be on the time that I got played really bad. And so I just wanted to share this story with you guys to kind of maybe like help you guys out, like, because you guys can learn from me. Like everything, like telling this story looking back was like red flag this, red flag that, red flag, red flag, red flag. So hopefully by sharing my story with you guys will learn from me and learn not to do what I did. And then just one more quick thing before I start getting into the story, I want to say like a quick little disclaimer.
If you know me in person, or even if you don't try and go and put two and two together. Like if you know me in real life, don't try and like go tell somebody or ask around or anything, because this story is only good fun. There's no bad blood with anybody in the story. I am happy now. The story was 5+ years ago, so there's no need to be trying to be messy and try to stir the pot because it's just a story. We're just having fun. So
sit back, listen, and enjoy, and have a little laugh because we're gonna get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna just walk y'all through the backstory a little bit before I get into like the real part of the story. Freshly single. This was my junior year of high school. I had just broke up with this boy that I was in a relationship with for pretty much like my whole high school year, like almost 2 years. This was when I was starting to get into like my whole phase, which that's what I talked about in my girl talk video. So just newly single and ready to mingle. I was talking to like a couple of different people, like texting. Like I broke up with the boy that like I lost my virginity to, so like I really wasn't like doing anything. Like I was just chilling for the most part. Like I was just texting people and just diving my feet into the waters or dipping my toe in, however it goes. And so there was this dude and he hit up my friend, like one of my really good friends, probably like my best friend at the time, and he slid in her DMs and was trying to talk to her, but my friend wasn't really feeling it. Like she was just dubbing him, so he eventually like fell back off of her and was like, all right, cool, whatever. So then this dude want to move on to me. So me and this friend are just like this, like we real close. Like we don't really take a lot of like stuff seriously like between each other, and like so normal girl code would be like don't ever mess with a boy that your friend mess with, but she was like just mess with him. Like it's funny, like because he's like literally shooting his shot the same way that he shot his shot with her. Plus she ain't like him anyway. They ain't talk, they ain't do nothing, so it ain't even matter. This was a boy that I went to high school and middle school with, so I knew him for a really long time. This boy, we gonna call him Liam. I don't know why I'm picking Liam, that's such like a generic name, but we gonna call him Liam, okay? So Liam slid into my DMs eventually, and he was just like telling me like his whole life story, like sending me like all these pictures of himself, like telling me about his childhood and how he grew up. He wasn't really asking me anything that was like on some real like I want to like make you my girlfriend, like let me get to know you. Like he was just asking me like what's your body count, like who have you been with before, and I'm just like, boy, like that doesn't matter and it's none of your concern. So like I said, I was just newly single and I was just entertaining it because I was bored. And plus, like I said, I went to high school and middle school with him, but he was a couple of grades older than me, so he had already moved out and to another state, so he was on the other side of the country. So I'm like, oh, if I gotta have a little hoe and I don't even gotta see them in person, then like why not just keep them around and text and just why not? But we was just talking more and more, and we was just flirting, and he was just growing on me. Like he was just there kinda, and like I would just be bored, and like if I had something that I wanted to talk about, we could talk about it. So boom, he was supposed to come and visit and come up to Jersey. So mind you, I was young at the time. Like I was really young, so I didn't have no license, no car, and he had like that stuff in the state that he lived in, but he wasn't gonna have none of that here. Like he wasn't even gonna have his own place. He was gonna would be staying with a family member. So like we couldn't do anything. Like I can't pick you up, we can't link, like, and plus I just went through something like crazy, so my mom was really protective over me. So the only things that we was really doing, like, he was coming to my house, we would chill. The place that he was staying at was like down the street from my house, but it was still like pretty far, so he would always want me to come there, but like he wouldn't want to pay for my Ubers. He would be telling me to walk, and this was around like January, February, so it'd be cold outside. Like, I'm not walking. But when I tell y'all, me and this boy was the definition of toxic, y'all. Like, we was really the definition of toxic. Like, every other day we would be at it arguing. Like, not even every other day, multiple times in a day we would be at it, just arguing about nothing. Like, and he would be like cheating on me, but like we wasn't like together, like we wasn't in a relationship, but like we was working kind of towards it, like just a situationship. Like, I hate those, but I absolutely despise them.
If you want me to do another girl talk video talking about situationships, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up, because I could go on a lot about those.
But yeah, I won't get too in detail with like the toxicness, but like we would be like on social media, like one day we'd be posting each other, the next day we on Facebook Live arguing, airing each other business out, violating each other. It was just bad. It was ghetto. Like, it was nothing that I would be involved in today, so I'm not even gonna get into all of that. But just to give y'all a little bit of background on how our relationship actually was, it was not good. So like all around I was just being like a really
big dummy. Like,
at the time he had like a job and all that good stuff, like I said, in the state that he lived in, but when he came up here it was basically like he was just on some bum shit. So he would be like asking me for money, and it would be money for like paying his fines or to like get food for the week or something like that. And like I would never give him like no big lump sum of money, like here's your money for the week type shit. But I would, like, if he wanted money for his fine, I would give him like the money for his fine. Oh my god, this is making me want to gag, because the type of woman that I am now, I would never. I would give him money for that. If he was like ordering food and be like, can I get $20 for the food, I'd give him $20. Like, I would even buy him weed. Like, it was just bad, okay, y'all? It was bad. I'm not even gonna say the total amount of money, because I do know the total amount, because it was all through like Cash App, and you could see how much money you've sent and received the person on Cash App. Let's say my received is at 0 and his is probably like at least 1,000. So yeah, y'all, I was just being dumb. I can't believe I even did that. Never again, but we gonna continue. It gets worse. It really gets worse for me. Don't worry, y'all. I went out bad. I took a couple L's in this, so that's number one. That's the first L. So it's like I kind of was just like, I guess like his little girl, like, to just get money from. But like he would always say like, oh no, I really do love you, like we just gotta work through all of this stuff and yada yada yada. And it's like, whatever, boy. Anyways, after about like 2 months or so of us just like vibing and texting, like, can y'all believe this is only happening over a span of 2 months? So after like 2 months of us texting or so, I had to go do this video shoot in the city, and I was real excited, and of course he excited because he think he about to get some money, like. But anyway, so I did the shoot in the city, and then I'm coming back home on a train 2 days later, and I'm on Snapchat. So let me scale it back a little bit. So about a day before I left to go to the city, I had admitted to him that I had cheated on him, but like I didn't, like we wasn't together, so I wasn't cheating. But it's like, if I'm giving you money, you're not doing nothing for me, you don't got a car, you don't got a place that I could stay at, you're not helping me with nothing, why not? Like, at the time, I'm being young, that's my mindset, and today I would just leave you, but like back then I'm like, why not? Like, I'm about to go do whatever I want. So I did it. And the day before I went to the city, we was on FaceTime, and I told him, but I like told him on like we was laughing about it, like literally, like he was like, oh my god, like I can't believe you did that. Like, that's when I say we were toxic, y'all. We was literally laughing on the phone about how I cheated. Like, anyways, I'm coming home from the city on the train, I'm on Snapchat, and he sends me a Snapchat, and y'all, he sent me a Snapchat with the boy that I had cheated on him with, and was like, hey sis, like how you doing, what's good, you know, we out here with gang and da 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 da. So I go to watch his story, and him and the boy is just posted up at Cracker Barrel. Wow. But I mean, I didn't really care. I was just sitting there looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Like, I really looked crazy, but nobody really knew, like, except for us three. So it was just like, wow. But it was really corny, because the boy I was actually really good friends with, and then I just ruined the friendship. So it was just bad all around. But anyways, it gets worse again from there. So that's L number 2. So now the real crazy part is Valentine's Day rolls around. Like I said, this was around like January, the winter months. So Valentine's Day rolls around. He's like pressing me the link. Like, now back then I really used to be like on my little boy shit. Like, Valentine's Day ain't mean nothing to me. It was just another day to me. I did not really care whether or not I seen him that day. And I did something else on Valentine's Day, but I don't remember what I did. Like, I did something like with a friend though. Like, it wasn't like with somebody else. It was like I just went out or something like that. But he was just pressing me to hang out, and I'm like, bro, I'm not walking to your house and it's 20 degrees outside. Call me an Uber or I'm not coming. So we just didn't ended up seeing each other for that day, and that kind of just made a whole bunch of tension. But like I said, I didn't really care. Like, I didn't even, like, I was still in the mindset of I don't even really want you for real. Like, you're just here.
You don't want to link with me on Valentine's Day. Like, this is why I'm gonna cuff you. Like, this is why you still like, you always gonna be like these bird bitches out here. Like,
so about a week after Valentine's Day happens, I wake up to a text on my phone, and it says something along the lines of I really fell in love, bro. Like, I just can't help it. And I was like, huh? And because he would always say that he was in love with me, but like, no, you're not. You don't know what that is. So I was just like, what? Goes on to say like, oh, she's just the true love of my life, bro. Like, I can't believe this. Then something talking to me like, just give it up. Like, I really love her. And I'm just like, boy, what are you talking about? If you're not gonna tell me what you're talking about, stop texting me. Because what are you talking about? You sounding crazy. Y'all, when I tell you, he sent me at least 50 pictures, bro. Like, you know how you can only send 20 in a message? He sent me 20, 40, and then probably like another 10, because I counted pictures, videos, screenshots of him and another girl, like kissing, hugging, all of that stuff, like all of the above, everything you think of, telling each other I love you, telling him, he telling her he gonna get her a promise ring, they gonna move in together. They date is Valentine's Day.
Talk about, I can't believe that the first time we ever had sex was Valentine's Day. It was just so passionate.
Y'all, I was like, I like, what do you even say from there? Where do you go from there? It's nothing to say. It's nothing to do. What can you say? Imagine you dealing with somebody for months. No. Let me really phrase it for you. You're dealing with somebody for months, right? Imagine you dealing with somebody for, it wasn't even months, but 3 months is enough. Imagine you waste 3 months of your time with somebody. You helping them financially, mentally, emotionally, you being there for them. Whole time you didn't even really like them, and they do all of this extraness, go above and beyond to make you feel like you the crazy person, and then they go and get a bitch. I was flabbergasted. I had nothing to say at all. I was just looking, literally I was looking at my phone like this, just dumb, looking dumb and stupid, like just looking like, mind you, he told me this a couple days before he was supposed to go back to where he lives, and he was talking about he was gonna move back down there, get his shit together, come back up here, move in with her, blah blah blah. And I'm just really sitting there like, there's just nothing you could say. All I had to do was take that third L, and that was the third L that I took in 3 months of dealing with this man.
and I was just so confused because it's like, why you following me when you know you don't want me?
Why?
And remember the part when I said that him and the boy was sitting posted up at Cracker Barrel? And guess who their waitress was at Cracker Barrel, girl? Guess who got their meal free because his girlfriend was the waitress at Cracker Barrel? So that's pretty much the end of the story from there. I really did have a grudge against Shorty for like a little bit, but it really ended quickly because I never hit her up. I never inboxed her, came to her as a woman. Like, it was never like none of that. It was some weird little Instagram drama that I did leave out, and he was just trying to be sneaky, hiding me from his Instagram post. He posted the girl on his Instagram, but other than that, it was really no drama. Like, it was really no nothing. Like, I just left it at that. I was like, okay, go ahead and be happy, boo. I'm glad that that is what you want, but from now on, please leave me alone. And all I'm gonna say is, when you start putting too much pressure on somebody to treat you how you deserve to be treated, and they can't fulfill that, they're going to go find somebody else who doesn't require as much maintenance as you, and that's fine. And the real moral of the story is, when that happens, they always come back. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. This was really fun for me to film. I hope that you guys found it as entertaining as I did. I hope that you guys learned something too. Don't be dumb for these niggas, okay? Don't. It's just not worth it. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment down below. Make sure you also leave me some suggestions on what girl talk videos you would like me to do next. Once again, thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.